Greetings all you maniacs, minds, and our grinds. Welcome back to another Warframe weapon showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sepulcrum, the Untitled pistol that I ignored for a very long time, but is actually very, very strong. And I already know what you're thinking. Ignore all guns because every single gun is garbage and the only thing that's good in this game right now is melee. You're wrong. I'm sorry. I know guns aren't, to the quote-unquote meta standard of this game, but ignore the meta and just try to have fun with the game. I don't know why that is such a foreign concept to some people. It's all about the damage, not about having fun or doing things interesting. That's why some people get burned out on this game, because they're not doing anything exciting. Either way, this weapon is absolutely fantastic, even though it is a pain in the ass to get your hands on. So I have two builds here. So the first build is the Corrosive Build, and the second is, well, Viral. Now, I have Quick Draw here. Now, when I get Prime Quick Draw, it's going on here. Because this thing has a 4-second reload time, that's too damn long. I don't know what is with these Untitled weapons where they have such lengthy reloads. Either way, this is a, pistol. It fires 2 per shot. It has quite a substantial recoil and it's AoE. And also, cool thing is when you get 5 kills of this thing, you can do an alt fire. So this is the Corrosive Build against level 145 corrupted heavy gunners. I am going to be going to the steel path, but I will be playing Chroma just because why not? Because you're going to be using Warframe buffs to buff yourself in steel path anyway. So this thing at normal levels is, well, it's going to one-shot basically everything. The heat isn't modded on the weapon. It comes with heat, which is pretty neat. Alright, so alt fire, and then it's basically like Ash's Blade Storm. And it can do quite a lot of damage. Obviously, I don't have this thing modded to min-max the shit out of it, or I don't have a ribbon, or I'm not using pistol arcanes to boost the damage even further, and all that nonsense. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. That alt fire is so sick. Anyway, let's switch on over to the Viral setup. Now, do I like this better than the Trumna? I think the Trumna is more consistent, to be honest, because it has a larger magazine capacity and all of that. And I think the alt fire is definitely stronger. But, the Viral build works well. The Corrosive build is better for Grenier and Infested, and the Viral build is much better for Corpus. So that's just the thing. You can use the Viral build on everything, but also a cool thing, this thing can lock onto arbitration drones. So that's really sick. I know it's kind of niche because not everyone plays arbitrations, but that's honestly pretty fucking cool. Because, it doesn't count, it's not a Warframe ability. And yeah, this thing can slash. Now, if instead of having quick draw and I had like, I don't know, a fire rate mod that probably, improved the DPS, but, the recoil of this thing is pretty high anyway. And yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Very pretty. So now let's do one more thing. And that is a little something called use the corrosive setup, but with the Panzervopophyla buffing it. Or, I could take out my Ardatzvakavat and then have the critical buff, but the Viral plus the corrosive is just going to do a lot of damage. And this is how I normally see the weapon anyway, with the Panzer, because I have Hans with me all the damn time. So let's let him spread the spores around. So yeah, this is actually realistic. So if you're going to be using this weapon and the Panzer, you're going to see these kind of numbers. And you're going to see this thing, possibly even 2-shot enemies. And yeah, the alt fire with the help of the Viral spreading is going to do a lot of damage. But, When guns get buffed, I feel like this thing is going to be really, really strong. It all depends on how they buff guns. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this weapon. And when I use this weapon, I don't know if you guys have used it in Fallout 4, but the Alien Blaster, it kind of it's got that same sort of feel where it's a little slow and clunky, but it's really strong. Anyway, we are going to go into Steel Path now, and I'm going to be bringing my non-meta Chroma. So this Chroma build. I'd bring Banshee, but, you know, she has to hit the weak points, and Chroma is just more consistent overall. Also, the Banshee build that the Pillage Banshee build that I got can survive anything. So, for those naysayers out there that say the Banshee build is trash, it isn't. Why the hell do I have snakes on my arms like I'm Lavos? What the hell? Anyway, let's go into Steel Path. Just gonna let them wail on me and get my energy. Now, yeah, obviously this is with Chroma. Oh, if they're all grouped up, it's a lot of AoE. Yeah, look at that. Now, yeah, obviously this is with Chroma, right? And Chroma's buffs are crazy? Well, yes. But I mean, Chroma is very good in these kind of high-level missions. Yeah, look at that. Now, yeah, I know melee's better, but it's only I cannot wait for a melee to be nerfed, because I really want to see guns become the forefront of the game again, because that's what this game is to me. It's a looter shooter, not a looter hack and slash. Let's do one more alt fire. Very pretty. This would be basically the same story if I was using Banshee, except I wouldn't be able to go for headshots most of the time. And I think Banshee's buffs might be stronger, actually. I'm not even really hitting headshots most of the time. I'll fire. And I'm leaving because I'm not dealing with Stalker. Anyway, that's how it performs in Steel Path with Chroma, at least. Let's move on over to Disruption. And I think I might do either Lua or but, you know, Infested or Weakling, so it's might gonna be Lua or Sedna. I think I'll do Lua, and I'll just pick a frame that doesn't really benefit weapons at all. Yeah, Trinity, why not? Duder over here, yeah. All fire lock on. Now, one shot. The issue with the lock on with the all fire, you cannot mark the same enemy more than once. As much as I would love for that to be the thing, you can't. So when you lock onto an enemy, they're only going to get hit with one projectile. Unless they get hit with splash damage from the other projectiles, they're only going to get hit once. So that's a little unfortunate, but it's just how it is. So it's whatever to me, really. But yeah, this pistol is a lot of fun. Now, is it stronger than a well-built Tomb Finger? Is it stronger than the secondary Spore Lacer? Probably not, but it's definitely a lot of fun. And yeah, that's very satisfying. That's what this gun is. It's very satisfying. Okay. No alt fire this time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. 3 shot. I don't even really need to use my buffs here. I'm just doing it because why not? If the Stalker comes at me now, I'll be more than ready, because Trinity doesn't give a shit about the Stalker. Anyway. Just moving on. This is pretty easy. So, I don't just want to do Warframe content, because right now there really isn't a lot to talk about. I'm gonna probably actually start a Soul Level 1 Dark Souls 3 run. vanilla any percent, not any percent full, 100%. I'm not doing the DLC at SL1. Hell no. I know, I'm a coward, but I'm not facing Gale at soul level 1. I'm not Yempha. Oh, hyena. Easy. So yeah, obviously at normal levels, this thing is going to absolutely shred. But at Steel Path, even without Warframe buffs, it still does decent damage. I love that so much. It's so satisfying. Anyway. Where is the final key? Yeah, you need to kill 5 enemies for the alt fire, and you can lock on to 5 enemies at one time. So that's kind of neat. Give me energy. I command it. Give me that. And... oh boy, sentience. Okay, this is actually not that bad. This is a pretty good showcase. Come on at me. Yeah, take my picture, you paparazzi assholes. It can lock onto nullifiers, and I don't remember or not if it goes through their bubble. I want to say it doesn't. Okay, I have to kill this guy quickly because the sentients are on me. Okay. Lock onto them. Bap. I'm just doing what you normally would do, which is use your operator to strip the sentient's defenses. Bam. Easy. Did they not drop any sentient cores? Really? Whatever. I don't care. Wait, what? Oh, I got a relic for Octavia Prime. That's cool. Not that I care, but I mean, that's something. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good showcase. I think this is going to be my showcase sort of strategy from now on, where I show it in the Sepulcrum. Then I show it in Steel Path, and then a real-world mission like Disruption to, you know, cover a lot of bases. I could do an arbitration, but trust me, what arbitration is it anyway? It's survival against Grenier. Okay, that's fine. It will lock on to the drones, and it will kill them most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. So the Sepulcrum is overall a very good pistol. Now, if you're fine with a 4-second reload, or you have a ribbon for reload, or you play a Warframe like Goss or Harrow a lot, then you can get rid of quick draw and then put on like hydraulic crosshairs, or I don't know, pathogen rounds, or whatever you want. Prime fulmination might be fun. Basically turn this thing into a grenade launcher more than it already is. Anyway, I didn't even show the stats for the alt-fire. So this is the alt-fire stats. Pretty damn impressive. And yeah, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage being thrown at enemies with the alt-fire. But the primary fire is definitely no slouch. Overall, very good. I cannot wait to see what the hell happens to this pistol and the Trumna and a few other really powerful fun weapons that I've been using happen when all guns get a buff. I have a feeling if they buff guns right, this thing is going to be a monster. It already is a monster, but we have yet to see what this thing can actually do. You know, once the changes come. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Troby, we trust.